Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Word on the street, y'all, they done got the roach man upset over there. AK-40 Cent is losing his mind because people is calling him out on his lies, okay? I told y'all, it's okay when they do it, but when somebody else do it, it's a problem, okay? He had the nerves to come for me, y'all. He over there lying on his page and making up stuff and adding on stuff. He's calling everybody a liar but himself, okay? Now, in the case of BTB Savage, now the roach man is over there saying that everybody lied to him. The mama lied, the sister lied, everybody lied, and he's the only one that's telling the truth because he knows everything. Let him tell it, y'all. This how he come all the time. This is him, okay? Y'all better stop making him nervous. You know he gonna get to dropping crumbs everywhere, and them roaches gonna eat him alive over there, y'all. So just back up off the roach man for a little while, because he come back on live without any ears and stuff, and it's gonna be y'all fault for just, you know, calling him out on his stuff. Now, there's new information coming out. Well, it's really not new information, because when I first heard the whole thing in the first place, it sounded like a setup. The whole thing sounds like a setup, y'all. If BTB, if he did not know the guys, he wouldn't have invited him into his house, okay, y'all? Now, only reason why he invited, and everybody is saying the same thing. I don't understand why it's such a big thing that everybody's acting like it's just, misinformation. So, Ishmael is supposed to be the one that wanted him to do, I guess they wanted to do, some music with him or whatever. They was going to pay him, or he was going to, whatever, how it was going to go. But it was going to be, a collab. And, it had something to do with the rap stuff. But really, not really. They just wanted to rob him, y'all. Okay, that's basically. And his cousin or whoever this guy is to him, Omar, the one that got taken out, he was the one that was going to, pull it off. Okay, he was the bold one that was going to pull it off. The other one just, was the one that got in with him so he could get the right person there to do the job. And that was basically it. Now, the only thing that's confusing to me, I like the way the mother comes out and she says one thing, but then she says something else that kind of threw me off. And I was like, sad, Anna, like, really? But the mother did say she know, excuse me, her son's lifestyle. She knew what he was about, what he was into, what he was doing, because there's a lot of rumors coming out now, y'all. They're saying that this guy, BTB, was scamming people. This is where he was getting his money from. It wasn't from no street pharmacy stuff. People is coming to me telling me that it was because he was scamming people out of money and the banks and all kind of stuff. He was into some little crooked stuff, scamming stuff, okay? And this is why he was holding all them stacks of money, okay, y'all? So, sometimes karma just comes back and bites you in the butt in one way or the other. But if you out there scamming people, why is you all on social media showing off all the goods that you buying with it and showing off all the money, y'all? Make it make sense, okay? I keep telling y'all, this clout thing is dangerous. People love the clout so bad that it's to the point where, they don't even think anymore. This could have went so far to the left that it wouldn't have made no sense. They could have came in there and took out everybody in the house, even his son, the 4-year-old. They could have took everybody out, and his girlfriend, and him. Because I don't see they was going to leave her around and she could witness who came in there and did it. So she was going to get taken out too. And most likely the 4-year-old. Because the 4-year-old could explain, or they show a picture. He could have still identified them. So this still could have went really bad. And, the part that gets me, the mother says that, somebody said that he didn't know the people did. You don't let people into your home unless you know them. And this is why I tell y'all all the time, be careful who you associate with. And that even includes your family. Because your family will line you up just as quick as the next man will on the street. There are so many people, got people in their family that's jealous of them. I have had people in my family that I really don't get along with. But I've heard that they came into some money or did this and did that. And I seriously was still happy for them. And I don't even talk to them. But I was happy. You know, it just be like that. Some people care and some people don't. And I cared the fact that some of my family members came into some, some money. I was happy about it. It wasn't no hate about it. They shared with everybody else. They didn't share with us. But I was happy that they got it, y'all. Okay? And that's the difference between people. That's the difference. And it is, some people, they look at things a different way. You got some people in the family be like, oh, they ain't give me none. The heck with them. I don't like them anyway. Blah, 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 blah. I can't stand them. Blah, blah, blah. And that's the difference between people. Some people have, inner hate for other people that has a little bit more than them or whatever. And some people don't. Some people just still wish people well, even though they don't get along with them. I don't get along with a lot of people in my family. But I still wish them well. And I hope that, they're fine. But long as they just leave me alone, okay? That's all I be feeling like, okay? Because if you don't get along with people, why still keep coming around them? Why keep trying? That's my thing. I just can't keep going through the same thing over and over again. If you haven't been getting along with somebody for years and years and years, 9 times out of 10, and then you still got that same feeling, that vibe when you get around them, and something just is off about the whole setting, and then new people come in the scene that they don't even know you, but they only know what somebody tell you, you still have to be careful of anybody that comes around you. And this guy wasn't. He was, his head was all in the, in the sky, and him thinking that, he's balling. He finna, take over the music industry. He finna jump into rapping. And this is what he needed to do it. He was big-headed. And he was stupid. Okay, y'all? People don't want to say it, but he was. You don't let people into your home that you do not know, even for no feature. You don't do it. You do your business somewhere else. You meet somewhere, you make sure you got some security or you got somebody with you that's got your back to go meet with somebody. You ain't got all this jewelry and stuff on that they gonna rob you. And you be careful what you're doing. And that's what it all boils down to. He knew one of the guys brought along an extra, and that extra is the one that tried it, y'all. And his girlfriend wasn't having it, all right? And he wanted to take the clout from the girlfriend, and she was the one that was standing on business. Okay? But if she was really standing on business, she wouldn't have let him have nobody come in her house with her and her child in the first place. And I'm going to be completely honest. Because if it had been me, no, you can't come here. And then you turn around and you let the person that come through the door that you don't even know get his hands on your weapon. He could have took out everybody in that house and laid the gun right down there and went on about his business. It would have made it look like this guy could have possibly hit up his girlfriend, his baby, and then hit himself up. Because it was his own piece. This is how the stupidity runs in some of these people. It don't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. But this is another example of learning experience for people that's coming up in this rap game. It's not all it's cracked up to be. And it seems like it's just a bad omen in the rap industry right now. And everybody that's trying to get into it or in it is having all kind of problems, okay? And the ones that call themselves balling and think they running stuff, sooner or later you're going to fall too, because you're out here lining people up because you done got to a certain status and you think that it's never going to come back to you, but it will. And everything that you've built, your legacy and stuff, is going to go out the door when all of everything that you're tied into actually comes out. And this is what it boils down to, y'all. Okay? And like I told y'all, the mother, she had me sad-eyeing her because she was like, we have to bury, two mothers have to bury their, she act like magnificent sons. It wasn't nothing grand about neither one of these guys. And I'm going to just be completely honest. You have one that's out here trying to rob somebody. And you got another one that's so big-headed and clout chasing so hard and doing all kind of, underhand stuff that it caught up with him. And that's basically how it is. And I don't see what's so outstanding about either one of these guys. But the mother still try to save face and act like they was the greatest sons ever. I don't think so, y'all. And you have to say stuff like it is, even though she still held him accountable for what he did. But for her to be talking about this guy and this guy, two mothers got to, bury they, you know, great sons. There's nothing great about what they were doing. Nothing. And let this be an example to stop taking other people's stuff, y'all. Okay? I know things is getting hard out here. It's getting worse. The more they're putting certain people in office, the more they're passing certain laws, it's getting bad. And I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. The other day I was looking at the news and they were talking about how people was about to get cut off of Medicaid and Medicare or something like that. They were about to take people medical cards now. Now they just took the extra little stamps that they were getting. Okay. And I can see them taking the stamps not stamps, link, whatever they call it now. I can see if they was taking the link, if they was making the stores bring the prices back down on the food, but they're not making the stores bring the prices back down on the food, y'all. But at the same time, they're not making the stores bring the prices back down on the food. They're taking away people's stamps. A lot of people is out here robbing to eat. Okay? And now they're going to be robbing to get that, they medicine. They're going to be robbing for stuff like this now. Because now they're taking people off, Medicaid. And I don't know if y'all heard about it because they're starting in a couple of cities and states. So look up your city and state and see if you're one of the cities and states that they are about to, they're going to cut off millions of people off Medicaid right now. So make sure you look and check because people are going to have to re-sign up for Medicaid again, y'all. Y'all going to have to re-sign up for it again because they are going to take you off of it. So just think about people that's got, taking medication every month. And then, a lot of this stuff is covered under that, at the pharmacy. And then, you get just mysteriously cut off and you still need that. So crimes are going to get worse, y'all. And it seems like they're trying to make it, okay? I don't understand how they help all these other countries, but they're not doing anything better to help their own country. And it doesn't make any sense to me. They're making their own worse. And they call themselves helping out others. And it don't make sense. Nothing makes sense what people are doing right now that's in power. So y'all have to think for yourselves. So if you are in one of those cities and states that they cutting off the cards, check and make sure that, if you're cut off, that you can go and reapply because they're saying that you can go back and reapply. Now, I don't know how fast they putting people back on. Because for them to take you off in the first place, it seemed like it's something up, okay? But, keep up with your stuff that's really, really important right now to y'all. Because there's a lot of stuff that's not important that we keep up with. And then other stuff is, sneaking up on us, okay, y'all? We need to be talking to, these politicians and stuff about, how the food prices has went up so high. And everybody that was receiving, link and stuff like this, they should actually be given, more money in order to still feed their kids and stuff, the ones that need it. Because of how high the food prices has went up, y'all. And every time you go to the store, and it's sad. It's sad how these stores and stuff is doing people. And going up on every time you go in a store, they go up on something. I kid you not. I will do a review on it. I will go in the store and show you a price on something. And then I'm going to go back a month later and I'm going to show you just how fast they're raising things up. And then they're not raising it up 50 cents and $1. They're raising it up $5, $4 higher. And this makes a big difference, y'all. That means if you were living off of $150 or $300 for food per month in your household, that same amount of food that you were living off of now has doubled to $600. So where are you going to get that extra $300 from just to keep buying the same amount of food that you were buying before? So everybody needs to pay attention to what's going on around them because things is really bad. It's starting to get really bad. And people got to, come together and figure out a way to, make ends meet out here. Because every which way you turn, things are getting worse. And they want it to get that way. They're taking things from people. At the same time, they're taking things from people and they're raising the prices of everything. At the same time they're doing this, they're passing laws to put more weapons in the hands of minors, y'all. People under 18, under 21 now can buy weapons. And then some places they can buy them without permits and all of this stuff, y'all. So pay attention. They want things to get worse. They want this. They want people to take each other out for them so that they go another one. I don't got to worry about paying, whatever that they're giving out to help you. And this is the way it's going right now, y'all. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. And y'all, go easy on the roach man over there, okay? Because y'all know how he get the sweating. And when he get the sweating, roaches come out and they want to drink. So they're going to be crawling upside his head, okay? Y'all remember when he was in that live and roaches was crawling in the background. So y'all just, give him a little slack, okay, y'all? Peace.